Hey, a shotgun. How you mess? How you cooking with oil? Oh, guess that's the thing. That's the thing. Oh.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and who'd keep you company all night long if I weren't? It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure, Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but just too dumb for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
Get out of here. Copyright music. Wait a second. I saw that. Oh, it's a good song, too. Copyright music! Copyright music! No! Run! The greatest enemy of them all. Forget the darkness.
At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice. The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no contest. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is third.
Oh no. Don't tell me he found the dog. Okay. I guess we're doing this. Anyway. light. Safe haven. What does that say? Who's putting all this? Oh, thermos. Those are important. Coffee is important. I'm probably gonna get some after this chapter. Where? Spooky scary out here. Ooh, another one. In the safe haven.
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
Really? That's very. What's next? Oh. This one. That's always good. Just give me a billion of them and I'll be fine.
Salad, no. A man like me needs a hefty
Salad's good for you though. I'm just saying. Proceed at your own risk. Longing area. Another one.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help, but I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
One page. One page left. Is this what I think it is? Are we safe for this though?
Science. It bestows
Think so.
immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind.
Good clear view.
Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. press conference. Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation.
I'm sorry if it looks bad, but it's designed to look all like the timeline where like Twilight Zone and things came out.
Known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the
That's it. It's on an old TV.
Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. Night springs.
But they're so funny to watch. I guess the long story short here is, like, if you try to create your own reality, it'll find a way to fight back at you. See, he was set up for the reality. He was setting himself up to not die by the gun, but he didn't factor in that other things could happen. Like, he didn't account for the fact that somebody could just unplug the machine suddenly by an accident and such. So multiple realities and trying to, like, have dominion over them is a very tricky thing. Uh-oh. Oh yeah. Oh god, he's gonna run. Where is he? Bye. Let's go. Cover disc. Hey! Buddy! Yeah, right.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reached the lights at the gas station alive.
I can imagine Law Operator coming out of nowhere and like, you will not die. Oh, there we go. Okay. It's not far now. At least I don't think.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice. After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
There we go.
Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling, caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him.
I'm missing the pages for
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
One thing
I had to get inside the gas station to find a phone to call for help.
couldn't do. Not all the way down there. Yep. Whoa! Oh. Huh. Let's see. Or to jump over it? No, maybe I shouldn't try that. I'd probably break the game and then be like, well, we gotta start all over. From another standpoint. Run. Run. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna work on like I'm just gonna do an episode a day, like in the evening and such, and then I'll try to get them uploaded on YouTube as quickly as possible so that we can. What? There's some over here that, like, oh, I missed what you did. God, oh no. There it is, I see it. Know it. Get me. Demolition. Gotta get back. It's when I do nightmare mode, well, grab Because I have a feeling I missed a bunch of them. Okay. Wasted so many bullets. Get into like honest, this should be giving off a lot more light.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
I'll write. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Nordic walking. Consistent. Health benefits. September 15th to the 18th. Raffle tickets, fishing competition, pie contest, surprise competition. Live music. For the children, Bucktooth Charlie, Summerween, the Mystic, Amazing. Don't miss the legendary Deer Fest Parade. Sounds like a great time.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker. You are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake. Not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
It's gone. You can look and see the look on his face. She said it herself. Alice did tell him it was on a dormant volcano. Oh no!
Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! Now, she's missing. Alice? Alice? I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared.
That's what we'll do tomorrow. So I'm gonna quit here. Oh. So let me just...
Previously on...
Okay, that's what... Okay. So when it does previously on Alan Wake, but that's the end of the chapter. So, that's it for now. I'm just trying to ease my way back into doing doing this with webcam and this outfit because I am roasting. Even with the AC on, I think it's because I have the AC covered up with the curtain. But yeah, this has been fun. So yeah, well, we'll do this tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Okay, we'll do this at 6 p.m. tomorrow. Till next time, everyone.